Baby, what's your cell phone number? I love making people happy. That's, I think, part of my life, and one of the biggest reasons why probably God sent me in this world was to make people smile and happy. Break those walls down, guys. You know, nothing's stopping you. The only thing that stops you is yourself, because you think that you're not capable. And that's rubbish. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And once again we are in the car. But today we're not going to be standing still. We're going to be driving. So I am right now at my favorite spot. This time with a coffee. And I am literally on top of the shark watch out point on top of Muizenberg and fishhoek. So I've just been to one of my sites here. So now we're going to be driving. So what I'd like you to do is, whilst we're driving, I'm going to show you some of the beautiful sights here. And we're going to have some fun at the same time. I'm going to be a bit cheeky. Look at this beautiful view. I'm going to open the window. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to show it to you. That's beauty. This is Cape Town. Yes! That's how beautiful Cape Town is. And this is Muizenberg down there. And that's the ocean. That's where a lot of the surfers come to surf. And it's where some of the other friends come as well, like sharks. So yeah, sharks become very good friends here. They become so friendly that they come so close to you. And they rub against you. And then they bite you. Then they eat you. So yeah. That's Muizenberg Beach. We're now going over Boys Drive. So I'm going to close the window here so that you can hear me properly. You're not hearing the wind. So we're now going down Boys Drive towards Westlake. So I'm going to show you some of the beautiful areas. And whilst I drive, I'm going to show you how beautiful Cape Town is. And most of the guys who know me, you know very well that I'm not a South African. I'm from England. And England has its own beauty. But South Africa, Cape Town on a whole, has a lot more beauty to it. It's not just the people. It's the city, the country. And yeah, look at this. Beautiful mountains, beautiful places where you can go walking, hiking, and it's just awesome, absolutely awesome. Should have been a tour guide, eh? I'm in the wrong business, guys. Should have been a tour guide. I think maybe I should start selling Cape Town and South Africa to people around the world. Hey, what do you reckon? What do you say, guys? Do you think it's a good idea? And if you think it's a good idea, guys, put it down in the comments. Maybe enough of you who comment to say that maybe I should do it. Maybe I will. You never know, guys. Maybe it's another angle for me, eh? Wow. Selling South Africa to the world. Amazing. I wouldn't mind. I'd love to do it. I love this place. I came here for the first time back in 2010, guys. And when I came here, I landed in Cape Town Airport and I fell in love with the place immediately. And being a foreigner here, I've been into every single area in Cape Town. You know, even the areas that South Africans wouldn't go in. I've been there too. And to be honest with you, never had a problem, you know. And I always say, look, if problems are going to come, no matter where you are, they're going to come to you. No matter what. So for me, yeah, I still remember the first time I actually started working here in Cape Town. I was on one of the ships. I was actually working at one of the big fishing vessels here in Cape Town itself on the dock. And the company gave me an assistant. And the assistant was a colored guy. His name was Yasin. And I never knew at that time why majority of colored guys didn't have teeth or colored ladies had teeth. I had no idea, guys. I had no idea. There's a lot of traditions here in South Africa that were new to me. And this was mega one of them. The Moorse, the biggest one. So we were down there working together, and at the end of the day, Yasin and myself spoke a little bit. And but when I heard his full-on accent, I went crazy about it. I fell in love with the accent. The colored accent is something that I actually absolutely love. I love it. I think it's good fun, and it's a good way of communicating. If you want to make somebody happy or smile or laugh, it's a fantastic way. So me and Yasin were talking, and the one thing that he says to me, which stuck in my head like solid glue even till today, was, "Yay, Abby, what's your cell phone number?" And I'm like, "What? What number?" He goes, "Your cell phone number, cell phone." And I'm like, "What? What the hell was that?" And I just wanted to burst out laughing, but I loved it, and I fell in love with it. And I thought to myself, wow. And it stuck in my head. So that same day, I went home, knocked on the door, and my mother-in-law opened the door, and I says to her, "Yay, what's your cell phone number?" She goes, "You what?" And I couldn't stop laughing. And she says to me, she goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "You're talking like a colored guy." I said, yes. And it just stuck. I've been here now 12 years in South Africa, and I still use it today. So when I want to have fun, I still use it today. And that thing about what's your cell phone number, yo, it's amazing. It's a cracker, and I love it. And you know what? South Africa on a whole has a lot of cultures, a lot of traditions. And you've got the Indian culture here. You've got the Bangladeshis now that have come into South Africa, that have been coming here now for over 10 years. And you've got the Pakistanis that have come here and also set up their businesses and their lives here as well. And obviously you've got the Boer, you've got the English, you've got the Dutch, and you're getting now the Chinese as well. So you've got a lot of cultures here. You've got a good mixed pot. And then you've got the Malay as well, who are also one of the first, if I'm right, in South Africa. Lovely, lovely people. And again, when I first came to South Africa, one of the most, loved places by me is a place in the city center called Bukap. And I love that place. And every day when I used to finish work on the docks, my first place that I used to go to was in Bukap, next door to the Bismillah restaurant. And a friend of mine, his name is Shokat, and he owned a lovely coffee shop there. And I used to go there and have coffee every single day. And I had the local Bukap people, the Malay, the ladies, the gents, the elderly, used to come and join me for coffee and cake every single day. And I loved it because I actually enjoyed their company. I enjoyed learning the culture. I enjoyed learning about Bukap. I enjoyed learning how the Malay came into South Africa. And all of that, it was just absolutely wonderful. And the people in South Africa are the ones that make South Africa. Guys, South Africa is a beautiful place. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. Don't look at the areas that you think that are dangerous or whatever else to go with it. Don't think of it that way. Think of it in a positive light. And I always say this to people. People are trying to set up their lives, to start their lives, and trying to get onto the ladder. So they have to start somewhere. And when people start climbing the ladder and they're so used to their environment, they tend not to leave the environment. They tend to stay in the environment. So the environment itself grows to a different level. And that's how areas obviously become larger and bigger. And that's why I think a lot of people get scared, because they see a congregation of a certain color in a certain area, and people get scared. But I have driven through all of these areas, yes, every single area in the world can be dangerous. Every single country has a bit of danger somewhere. But South Africa on a whole, it's a fantastic country to live in. Fantastic country to come and enjoy your holiday. And it's just a super place. It really is cool. It's really good. So guys, we're just here on the N3. We're heading towards the city. So when we get there, I'm going to show you a few more sites, but this area that we're traveling through right now is a place called Constantia. And guys, as you can see, the roads are fantastic. They're as good as any other country's roads. And I've traveled through a lot of countries in my lifetime and still do. And the traffic jams are traffic jams in every city, in every country. They're never going to change. So, yeah. So guys, I made a change in my life and I decided to come to South Africa. I don't regret it. The only thing I regret in my life is that my entire family is back in the UK and I'm the only one here. And my mother is very close to me, and she's far away from me, but very close in my heart. She will always remain in my heart, no matter what. But she's the most loved by me in my entirety of my life. And yep, Mom, I love you. So yeah, I came here, guys, to be a stand-up comedian. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, guys, I'm already a sit-up, stand-up, lie down. I'm a comedian on a whole. I can make the crying person bloody laugh their ass off as well. So yeah, so it's all good, man. I love a laugh. I love smiling. I love joking. I love making people happy. That's I think part of my life, and one of the biggest reasons why probably God sent me in this world was to make people smile and happy. And I love doing it, and I love people. So that's why for me, surrounding myself around people and good people. Sometimes there's negativity, but it is what it is, guys. You know, you just need to create that positive vibe from the negativity and make it good for yourself. And maybe at the same time, maybe teach the other person something good as well. So this is part of life, guys. You can't just take negative things and live by it and stand by it and make it, what can I say? Make it a part of your life, or make it a reason why your life is what it is. You can't. You've got to make your life the best you can. And you're going to come up against a lot of hurdles in your life, guys. Loads of hurdles. But our job is to basically jump over them hurdles or walk or run right through them. Break those walls down, guys. You know, nothing's stopping you. The only thing that stops you is yourself, because you think that you're not capable. And that's rubbish. Everybody's capable of something. And then everybody starts to turn around and say, education, education, education. You need education to get anywhere in life. You do. But not to do everything in life. Because, guys, no disrespect. There's education, there's different levels of education. There's different types of people that God has created in this world. There's different skills that people have in this world. You can be the most highly educated person in the world, but you're still going to need your streets cleaned. You're still going to need your shirt ironed. You're still going to need your dishes washed. So, are you going to do them? No, you're not. It's very obviously, you're not. So, there's mechanics. Your car goes wrong, you go to a garage. You go to a doctor. You go to the assistant. You go to the receptionist. These are all different types of skills in this world that are required. So, it's up to you how far you want to take your life and where you want to be. But take the right path, guys. Don't take the wrong path. Take the right path. The wrong path will always take you there quicker. It's an assumption, guys. It's an assumption. Sorry, not here. Here. It's an assumption, guys. Yeah? Don't assume too much. It's dangerous. So, make it happen. things in life, you want them, they're right there, they're right in front of you. Everything is achievable. But it's up to you what you want. It's up to you how you want it.